Is it gonna make me talk to people? Is this Chihiro's blood? No, they're important. Okay, yeah, it's gonna make me talk to everybody first.
Just a second. Hey.
There's something written on the wall. Doesn't that concern you? On the wall? Yeah, I'm trying to talk to Mondo here. No, Mondo. Hit Mondo. Can you not hit Mondo? Nope. It wants me to pay attention to the text. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did this internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
A Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks are famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Real? Oh wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. Well, I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 She fainted! That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said. About how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
It says she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so she didn't faint on purpose. It doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions he had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Oh, what? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko? Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world is a front and a back, a top, ending, and a bottom, and the sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? Need help? I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind is behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right is right. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? Another one of us killed. Fellow classmate. What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there? Well, oh no! 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 Bad Monokuma! Bad Monokuma!
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma File!
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
Please do your tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. I would inspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no! Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine then. Go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object! Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you!
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims can start piling up. Forget more victims! If we mess this up, we're all dead meat!
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The rule has been added to the regulations, man.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
I'll catch you guys in the class trial. Can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You know what? At least you're being sensible about this, Byakuya.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Oh, well. For now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at a room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off!
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation too soon. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Jiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow our answer after that. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Alright, here we go. Number 2. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. He was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. So we now have the truth bullets Monokuma file number 2. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I have a feeling I got insulted, but what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop
I just...
talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alrighty. I'm going to save. Because we now have a... Oh, I'm going to save actually twice here. It's always good to purchase a little bit of extra time on some of these, I think. Alright, blood on the floor. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay, how about the sign? The poster's got blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. Dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Kyoko, do you have anything to say about this? She took her time in examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Any opinions, Sakura? I use the soccer room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. But still, well, I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, she was apparently killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. We now have a truth bullet. Mondo? Do it at a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which, I guess, explains the trip down here. But, did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. It calls it Chihiro's complex. I can't help but wondering it might be. Ooh, we got another account already. Yaki, have any idea? Yeah, you're not gonna do anything. How about we check? Is there other stuff around here I can check? I can check some more Monokuma things. Okay, now's no time to think about it. Oh, wait. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. So you have a locker room dumbbell. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true,
Let's
but
go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. So pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, but there's nothing to do with the case. Flotation gun. I don't think it's related. But I got a Monokuma coin out of it. I'll get more during the thing, but I can't see anything else here. Wait. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Wow, why did that take so long?
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, a ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct! So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro's found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I'd bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Oh, wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow someone, then that means someone have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, or faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. But I did get the card reader. Okay, so this is very specific. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Oh, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks. And when I did... Did you pick out Sayaka's? God damn it, you did! You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Loaning is strictly prohibited, but borrowing someone else's, such as those of the dead.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. The cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
No!
Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have a single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Oh, we have the broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to go find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What more on that do you have to say? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. And certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. But Murder's Fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. The murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method you've gone through all this fiend before. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. The words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well, what is it?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I've done that, and I have a... Oh, there's more here! Shit! I have a basis to believe that. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I
But
mean,
it's an emergency! An emergency! Come on, please! You gotta help me!
Such ignorance.
Alright, let's see what Oe wants. This is a serious emergency! Please, please! You gotta help me! Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
It's an emergency! What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. You sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina!
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. Whoop. Are you standing up? Yep, here we are. Oh, duh, I gotta press the beepy. Beep the handle! Nope, it won't let me beep the handle, so I must gotta talk to Byakuya.
Such ignorance.
Well then, where the hell is Aoi? There you are. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. And now will you let me enter, Toko? Where is Toko's? I'm getting confused, I apologize. May as well give it a shot. Oh no. Why is it giving me that? I'm just imagining the thing going... Oh wait, never mind, silently, but yeah, still, it's... Holy crap. An aura and negativity flowed out the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
I think I know who it is.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh! What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. To drive out the killer. To drive out the murderous feeds. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough even to bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? I think she is.
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I really wish I had a webcam because I've just been doing an eyebrow wiggle at Byakuya. I forget I can't do visual things because I don't have a thing. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments.
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep her promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control of her again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we could do. Let's get back to the investigation. Oh, hold on! Hey, Byakuya! What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of it. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here. No! No! Do not! No! Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. Yes, I was trying to actually talk to him. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, yeah, fine. But I'm trying to check the objects on the thing. Are you serious? If I remember, on the other side of this door, the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa! So many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? You use the thing? Oh. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. I'm trying, Byakuya. Oh wait. Purple circle, person, blue square object. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. Give you a little warning, those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? There must be something over here. The shelf is uptight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original's kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Listen, whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. Yaka-ya! Well then what the hell do you want me to look at here? Floor? There we go. Nope, that's the box. No, that is the box again. Byakuya, are you pulling my leg? Thing on ground. Now that the fucking... No, that's a shelf. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
You have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much! How could anyone have put this all together? I guess it just goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? Well, what about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't just exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Yakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. You're like some of those people who are like, put on the cold case files as a method of going to sleep at night. And maybe just my own sensibilities, but I don't get that. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Well, every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. This is exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. And also, I think a couple of those were in Makoto's lines, and I totally forgot. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. But the second characteristics where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer known about suspecting the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. And in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things really are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined the killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't think you'd think it'd take a good for you to take a look at what I've already seen. You just might manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.